The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Mahatma Gandhi. They alone live who live for others. The rest are more dead than alive. Swami Vivekanand. Some people just read these quotes, some decide to live upon it. A group of philanthropic individuals put the ideas given by Mahatma Gandhi and Vivekanand into actions. These individuals work for the betterment and upliftment of people from rural and tribal areas since last 20 years. As a part of it, Divyajyoti Trust was founded in Mandvi, Surat. The main agenda of Divyajyoti Trust is to work for the underprivileged locality surrounding Mandvi. At the time of its foundation, the main facility we had was regarding eye care, and thus Tejas Eye Hospital was founded on 22nd May 2011. Why Mandvi was chosen? A small town with a population of 25,000, Mandvi is the central location in the main tribal belt in Gujarat, which passes through Dharampur district, Valsad district, Surat district, Vadodara district, Dahod district, and Panchmahal district. So far, the town has proven to be the epicenter of all the developmental work done in the surrounding localities, which mainly include the small villages located in Surat, Tapi, and Dan districts. Some villages from Dediapada and Sagbara talukas from Narmada, villages from Vasra district in Navsari. Apart from these, even the villages from Nandurbar and Akkalkuwa districts located in Maharashtra gain the benefit of it. Speaking of reachability, Mandvi is located at a distance of 65 kilometers east of Surat. There is no railway facility in Mandvi, but the nearest railway stations are Bardoli and Vyara, both situated at a distance of 30 kilometers. After that, there is Kim station that is 45 kilometers away, while nearest major railway station is Surat. The trust aims to work on the welfare of poor tribals from these areas. There are so many dimensions to work on. These localities have a humble life on the basis of the little wages that they earn from their daily labor work. In such a scarce condition, literacy, sanitation, and healthcare are the luxuries they can't even think of. On top of it, there is a scarcity of government practitioners in all these areas. Mandvi, which is supposedly the most developed area in all these villages, has only one government practitioner. One can imagine the condition of the remaining outskirts. Activities. The trust found its perfect location for the eye hospital in the old building of Luster Diamonds Company, located in the outskirts of Mandvi. And Tejas Eye Hospital started with its mission here on 22nd May 2011 with a count of 40 beds. 6,000 square feet area was added in the already available area of 10,000 square feet. Since then, the people associated with this institute have given their full potential for the welfare of poor and underprivileged. In the very first year, 3,600 operations and 100 OPDs per day were executed. In the year of 2015, the building was extended and total 100 beds were arranged. In the year of 2015-16 itself, more than 10,000 operations have been executed and other numerous services are provided. Presently, there is attendance of average 175 patients daily for OPD. On the other hand, almost 15 to 20 operations are performed on daily basis. Patients are treated for pterygium, glaucoma, YAG laser photocalculation, digrasis, rhinostomy, ptosis, oculoplasty, and corneal transplant along with cataract. Not to mention, the patients with below poverty line card are treated totally free and others are treated with largely subsidized rates. Till date, nearly 75% patients are treated free of charge. Adept team. Currently, 14 full time ophthalmologists provide their services to the hospital. Among these, two are retina specialists, two are glaucoma specialists, one is pediatric ophthalmologist, and one is research consultant. That's not all. Experienced practitioners of cornea, oculoplasty, and neuro-ophthalmologists pay frequent visits from bigger cities like Surat, Ahmedabad, and Mumbai. State of art equipments to provide the best treatment. Tejas Eye Hospital is the living example of dedicated man force and technological advancements. The hospital is well equipped with the latest technology available for various testings and operations. YAG laser for laser capsulotomy, photo slit lamp for examination of patients and explanation to the relatives, documentation and training of the staff. OCT machine for three-dimensional examination of the interior of the eye. Clinical specular microscope for knowing the endothelial cell count in case of corneal diseases. Visual field analyzer for checking the visual field of patients in case of glaucoma. Frequency double green laser for the treatment of diabetic and hypertensive retinopathy. Digital fundus camera for fundus phlogiston angiography. AB combined scan for the sonography of the eye. A scan for eyewear power calculation. Autorefractor for computerized test of refractive error. Automated lensometer for computerized testing of the patient's spectacles in use. FECO machine. OMS by Topcon Company. High speed autoclave machine and ethylene oxide gas sterilizers. Pachymeter for measuring corneal thickness. Non contact tonometer by Topcon. Corneal topographer. Posterior vitrectomy machine. IOL master. Ultrasound biomicroscope. Heidelberg retinal tomography. Other facilities: 100 beds, air conditioned room, daycare ward, isolation ward, 24/7 emergency service, 5 operation theatres, special clinic for different eye diseases, lab for blood check, medicines available at subsidized rates at Jan Seva Medical Store, spectacles available at subsidized rates at Jan Seva Spectacle Store. Meals available for the patients and their relatives at Kasturi Bhojanalaya free of cost. Library with daily newspapers and huge collection of spiritual and informative books. Elevator for patients unable to use the staircase. Spacious waiting area with comfortable chairs. Cable televisions for patients and their relatives' entertainment, as well as for informative videos in the evening. Mineral water plant for cool drinking water. 15 kilowatt and 35 kilowatt diesel generator sets. Counseling to the patient and their relatives for better understanding of the condition. Transportation for the patient and one relative. Industrial washing machine for washing of used linen. Training and research. It is very important to have more and more people join the process and progress. That is why the youth on the regional level is trained for the roles such as ophthalmic assistant, ophthalmic nursing, and OT boy. The training for glass fitting is also given. After a few successful executions, now the institutes from different places send their workers for a better training. Research. When it comes to research, due to well facilitated setup, even research processes carried out nicely. Dr. Rohan, the main researcher, has studied MSc in Community Eye Health from London. His insights help the process. Outreach activities. Eye donation. The hospital is registered as an eye donation collection center with Eye Bank Association of India. With more than 100 operations of corneal transplant, Tejas Eye Hospital is one of the few such institutes in Gujarat. Till date, Several cases of eye donation are registered. However, more awareness needs to be spread regarding the importance of eye donation. We aim to conduct seminars and workshops for the same in near future. Diagnostic eye camps. Since the establishment of the institute, weekly two diagnosis camps are organized regularly. The tribal areas of Surat, Bharuch, Narmada, Tapi, Dang, and Navsari district are covered in it. Apart from it, even the areas of Akkalkuwa and Nandurbar districts from Maharashtra are covered in it. In these camps, the locals are provided free checkup, medication, and spectacles if needed. For those who require to be operated, are brought to the hospital in the 40-seaters bus for the same and dropped back to the camp base. While they are in the hospital, along with one relative, they are provided stay, food, and tea snacks. Apart from that, the basic requirements like medication and glasses are provided free of cost. Due to the sincere work done for such a long time, the response was quite overwhelming. And since a year, the Institute is conducting 3 such diagnostic eye camps per week instead of 2, not to mention the specialty camps organized on the last Tuesday every month. Community health centers at Netrang and Jhankwao. Divijoti Trust has started satellite centers at Netrang CHC and Jhankwao CHC as well. This service is provided under public-private partnership along with Government of Gujarat. Since April 2012, couple of ophthalmic assistants are placed there by the institute and doctors visit both the places twice a week to perform surgeries. Vision centers. These centers are running successfully and similar facilities is to be availed in 3 new locations namely Umarpada, Sagbara and Deriawada. Rehabilitation programs. The most striking service provided by the Trust among all these is providing rehabilitation solutions to the localities who have lost their eyesight. The workers from the Institute go door to door to check the people with such condition. The people with particular age groups are provided cognitive training accordingly. The children, for example, are taught Braille. The young people are given professional training for their survival in life. And the aged people are trained to perform everyday activities without being dependent on anyone. On top of it, it's made sure that these people get the special benefits announced by government. These programs started in April 2012. By December 2014, 115 incurably blind individuals in 133 interior villages of entire Mandvi district were successfully covered. From January 2015, Mangrol and Umarpada districts were taken into focus. There are 192 incurably blind persons in 203 villages of these 2 blocks. The trust has taken one step forward in these villages as apart from eyesight, free checkups and diabetes and blood pressure are also conducted. The children below the age of 10 who have lost their eyesight are facilitated with a hostel in Mandvi. Presently, 18 children stay in this hostel and learn to be self-sufficient in their everyday chores. Apart from there, they study in the regular schools and learn Braille, music, and computer application. Staff welfare activities to encourage homely comfort. It is important for the staff to stay as a family and build a warm and comforting environment for their patients. To encourage such emotional intimacy, various celebrations are held involving all the staff members. One-day picnics, festive celebrations, especially on Diwali or patriotic celebrations on 15th August and 26th January, are conducted each year. Not to mention the Ganesha worship and get together along with families of the staff members on 22nd May each year. All the staff members are provided with a family card, which avails the family members of them with free treatment and medication and spectacles at highly subsidized rates. Needless to say, our only aim, as our name suggests, is to share the divine light. It is our mission not to let a single person lose their guiding light due to lack of resources. Selfless service is our biggest motivational source. However, as the old folklore goes, when too many sticks are bound together, they become unbreakable. Our only income is the contribution shared by more and more like minded charitable individuals. You can join this divine yagna by donating your share. Donated amount to Divyajyoti Trust is exempt from the income tax under Section 80G, SCRA, and 35AC. You can feel free to contact us or visit us to know about various donation schemes available. Let's spread the divine light.